What is up, everyone? Welcome back to a new episode of Professor Layton and the Curious Village. Today we are gonna explore the freaking park, the main park that's gonna go to the Ferris wheel. I'm very curious of what's gonna happen. In the last episode we explored the freaking sewers and we found the guy to open this gate for us. So I'm very excited to see what this park has to bring for us. Let's keep this going, my dudes. Let's keep this going. This park really is kind of sad, isn't it? It's all rusty and abandoned. It's just as Sylvain said. It seems that no one set foot in this park for a dreadfully long time. Now, on to business. Let's give the grounds around the Ferris wheel a once-over. I expect we'll find something of interest here. I got a hiccup, sorry. Right, let's see if there's any coins we can find. I mean, there's certainly no people in here, right? There's gonna be quests everywhere, though. Puzzles. I said this last episode as well. Well, I'm recording the last episode after this episode, so perhaps that's alright. What is it, Professor? Look at this poster. The picture appears to be the same as the one on the ticket we picked up. It looks like it's been posted here for ages. It's so faint you can't even read the letters. That's kinda sus, is it? Oh, hey, isn't that... That's the girl. Yes, I thought so. That's a little Flora is there in the middle of the picture, isn't it? She looks exactly as she does in the portrait we saw of her in Reinhold Manor. It would seem that Baron Reinhold built this amusement park for her sole enjoyment of his daughter. Strange, I wonder why it was more popular with the village folk once it was open to the public. Well, I don't suppose speculation will help us very much. Let's keep moving on. Right, you are, Professor. Beautiful, okay. Any puzzles here? Oh, no puzzles. Alright, let's keep moving forward, I guess. Any more puzzles over here? This place is so run down. Oh wait, that's Luke. This place is so run down. It looks like it hasn't been touched in years. What a shame. I bet it used to be such a fun place. There's even a big tent, like the kind you see in circuses. Yes, there's something quite sad about it, isn't there? How strange. This was clearly a traveling carnival. So why was it left to rot here and sit mysterious? I bet the Ferris wheel's a mess too. I suppose I won't even get to use that ride ticket you picked up. Well, we have better things to do than ride that thing, don't we? Somewhere in this park hides a clue to finding the golden apple. I'm sure of it. I mean, it has to be, right? Still no puzzles here, I'm surprised. God damn. I mean, at least I'm clicking everywhere. Oh, there's a Ferris wheel, my dudes! This must be the Ferris wheel we were looking for. Luke, why don't you go look around and see if anything seems odd about it? Sure thing, Professor. Did you find anything out of the ordinary, Luke? No, not a thing. Maybe there's no secret hidden in this Ferris wheel after all. That remains to be seen. Let's look around a bit more, shall we? Oh, coin. Yo, we're grinding all these... Yo, we're grinding coins right here. There we go, that's a puzzle, right? That has to be a puzzle. Though I can't put my finger on it, there's something quite odd about this Ferris wheel. It makes me wonder if you might have overlooked something important about the park. That reminds me, Luke. Have you heard the wonderful puzzle about the Ferris wheel? Oh man, I love the bridges that they make to puzzles. Alright, number 87. There are 10 two-seater cars attached to the Ferris wheel. The Ferris wheel turns so that one car rotates through the exit platform every minute. The wheel began operation at 10 in the morning and shut down 30 minutes later. What's the maximum number of people that could have taken a ride on the wheel in that time period? Wait, okay, I need to read this again. Okay, so every car goes around in 1 minute, right? And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cars. So that means it's 20 per minute. 20 people per minute can ride it. There's 30 minutes, so 20 times 30 minutes is 600. It has to be 600. But it's probably not that easy, right? Let's see.
How does this sound?
Well, as I said, it's probably too easy.
I've let you down, Professor.
Let's go for the third hint, my dudes. I really can't find it. Okay, let's see. The first pair of people to board the Ferris wheel at 10 will get off the ride 10 minutes later. Okay, they gave us that. So it takes 10 minutes to go the full round. Since the ride itself takes 10 minutes, no one will get off until 10:10. So that means that one circle is 20 people. plus another 20 people. 42. Oh my god, this has taken me so
I
long.
think I've got it.
I've tried a lot of answers, my dudes. There you go, I figured it
Layton's
out.
apprentice saves the day.
Excellent job, my boy. We should take another quick look around the area to make sure we haven't missed an opportunity. Important clue. Sure. Let's do that. Alright, let's go over here. Oh. Look, Professor. There's a strange little shed here. Interesting. It seems the shed routes water to the sewer pipes. I feel this warrants a closer look. Oh, it's a lock on it. It doesn't appear that the door will open. Let's move on and explore the rest of the park, Luke. Alright, let's indeed. It says, don't throw trash in the lake. Okay, well that's obvious. Any coins? Yeah, in the trash can, obviously. We'll just click the house, right? Oh, we can't click the house. We can't click the house. Okay. I guess not then. Sure, let's go back. Oh, that's the guy. Hello. There's a piece of paper over here. Let's first discuss that. Look at this, Professor. It was lying on the ground. It appears to be a scrap of notepaper. Would you read it aloud for me? Sure thing, Professor. Alright, let's see. The older she gets, the more young Miss is catching on to the village secrets. She seems lonely, which is probably why the boss asked me to build an amusement park for her. Yep, it certainly looks like I've got my work cut out for me. The young Miss mentioned here must be Flora. The whole park was built just for her. But I don't understand this other line. What's all this business about the secret in the village? I just wasn't ready to handle the boss's death. Poor young Miss. She's all alone in the world now. But no matter what happens, I have to keep going and take care of her in the boss's place. Ah, interesting. The page ends there. Well, Reinhold sounds like he truly loved his daughter more than anything. Fate can't be so cruel. Sure is, my dude. Alright, I think I clicked on everything, so let's talk to the guy now. Hello, what puzzle do you have for us? A car puzzle? Oh, you lads getting? How do you like me park? Lovely, ain't it? The sun's shining bright today, and I'm fine spirits. Why not celebrate this weather with a puzzle? Let me tell you one of my favorites. Let's indeed do this puzzle. Number 88, in a hole. Right. A tennis ball has rolled its way down into a hole. This particular hole is extremely deep and has a sharp bend in the middle, making the ball impossible to retrieve by hand. To make matters worse, the ground around the hole is made of hard clay, so digging the ball out isn't an option. Okay. However, you have something incredibly commonplace on hand that you can use to get the ball out. What do you use to get the ball out? Ends in 5 letters. 5 letters. Water. It's water, probably, right? Water to fill yourself up. Water. That has to be it, right? Come on.
That should do it.
It will just float up. Beautiful. Nice, that was the easy one.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Beautiful, that's correct. Theoretically, you could use any liquid which intense, but yeah, okay, it floats up. Haha, you're quite a solver, aren't you? Ah, yes, getting back to the park, it hasn't been properly maintained, and parts are just rotting away. If something looks old and broken, do the smart thing, lads, and stay away from it. Alright, beautiful. Check the Ferris wheel. Alright, I think we discovered everything about the park. Let's go back to the Ferris wheel now. So, in the end, the ticket we picked up turned out to be meaningless. So it seems. I suppose my intuition failed us this time, Luke. Come on, let's head back to the heart of Saint Mystere and search for our next lead.
What on earth?
Professor!
Get away, Luke! Run!
You're right. Oh, I think it's chasing after us!
That's preposterous! Blast.
Holy shit. Someone tried to literally kill them. Phew, phew, phew. Why would the Ferris wheel? Professor, look what happened to the sheds. Oh, we can now go inside. The Ferris wheel must have simply destroyed it. If we make a wrong step back there, we'd be rubbled too. Oh my. I think I found something here, Professor. What could that be? Now, what's an entrance to the sewers doing here? This could be an underground passage to the tower. You've got to take a look below. Come on. Right, I'm behind you, Professor. Alright, very interesting. Let's go down there, my dudes. Oh, things are getting very interesting. I hope I don't trip. This place is pitch black. Brr, and it's cold too. Watch your step, Luke. Look for anything suspicious or out of place. Let's do that indeed. Oh, puzzle. Puzzle, puzzle, puzzle. Look, there's a sort of stone tablet embedded in a wall. This is clearly some kind of puzzle at which the solution will tell us the direction in which to proceed. Let's solve it. Number 89, which way? The path you are on forks to the left and right in front of the sign seen below. Your gut feeling tells you that this sign reveals the direction you need to go. Find an arrow within the picture, like the yellow one on the side of the board. When you find it, draw a line around it and as neatly as possible. Keep in mind that the arrow you are searching for may not be the size as the one as the picture. Okay, yeah, sure. Is this it? Did I find it? I think I did. Can we submit it? Shall we do it? Let's do it. Let's do it. Fuck it. Is that it?
There we go.
Oh, it's not it. Okay. I did see an arrow in it though.
I'm
I literally drew it
ashamed.
though. Is this it? I don't know, man. There's a
That
lot of
should do it.
arrows in here. The fuck? Come on.
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
Is this it? There's so many arrows I can find in here. Come on.
Luke, here's my answer.
Yes. Alright,
Another
beautiful.
puzzle solved.
I guess I need to look very much alike. So we need to go left here. There's the answer. We must proceed down the left corner. That is it, Professor. But what if we go right, though? Are there more puzzles there on the right? Oh, we can only go left. Okay. Another puzzle? Let's go, let's go. Look, Professor. There's a strange device on the door here. It seems to be a puzzle of some sort. I imagine the door won't open until we solve it. It's almost like we're being tested, isn't it? Alright, 90. Get the ball out too. Oh no, it's one of these again. Yes, I love these. Oh, yes, yes, yes. These are my literal favorites, my dudes. I swear to God. Because they're also just easy to understand. There's certain puzzles that are like, I mean, I get them, but some are just explained really weirdly, I find. But perhaps that I'm just stupid. Could be as well, my dudes. I don't know. What do I know? I did it! That was so easy!
That should do it.
Let's go. Yo.
Every puzzle
Beautiful,
has an
Layton.
answer.
Every puzzle sure has an answer, Layton. Easy as it looks, isn't it? Yeah, it is. That should do the trick. Nice. Really, really beautiful. Let's keep moving on. Oh. Sound effects. Alright, my dudes and dudettes. Oh, that's a secret room over here. Wow, I certainly didn't expect a room down here. Let's give it a thorough once over. Something isn't right about this place. I can feel it in my bones. That's indeed. It's just a milk jug. That's an ordinary tub. There's some tiny paintings over here. But do they mean anything? That's the question, though. Ouch, hot. Nothing to see here. All jars are completely empty. What a curious face. All the poor flowers are in it whittled. Nothing to see here. Just an empty box. Empty bottle here, I'm afraid. Nothing to see here. Then where do we look? I feel like I've touched everything. Oh! Hint coin. Beautiful. Oh! paint against the back. Something's hidden behind here. Alright, let's move the picture out of the way then. What is it, my dudes? What's this here? Oh, it's a key! It's a key to the tower, perhaps. It appears to be some sort of key. But what would it unlock? My heart. Sorry. We won't know until we investigate further. But this shape certainly looks familiar. Professor, could this be? It looks just like the tower. I knew there was something odd about that dead end. Perhaps this key will shed some light on things. Very interesting. Look, we need to head back to that large wall on the north side of this Mystery. I have a hunch that it's more than a dead end. The tower key was added to your list of mysteries. Oh, we ended the chapter, my dude. Chapter 7, the abandoned park has been solved. Beautiful. We did it, my dudes. We did it. What mysteries do we still have, though? Mysteries. All of them are still open. So these are all the mysteries. We've now uncovered all mysteries, but they haven't been. None of them has been finished yet. So we're gonna finish them all, I guess. All right, let's get back, my dudes. And up we go. Let's just go back out. I don't think there's anything here right now to explore. Beautiful. Let's go investigate that dead end right away. Alright, Luke. But first, let's make a quick stop by the inn. There's something I need to check on there. Why the inn, Professor? It seems that someone doesn't want us around, Luke. Someone is, in fact, after us. And the key to identifying this scoundrel is back at the inn. So you already have an idea about who's behind this? Haha, pique your interest, have I? The shadowy intruder. Someone's been obstructing the investigation. Find the troublemaker and continue work on the case. Alright, we will do just that. We talked to everyone here already. Oh wait, we can't. There's no one even in the sewers right now. Well, let's go back to the inn. It's a pretty small town. I swear to God, all the other Layton games are so huge. And this town is just kind of small for the fact of how big all the other Layton games are. I do enjoy it though, because it's very much just in one place, taking place, you know. You form kind of a bond with these villagers, I like it. Hello, Professor. Is something the matter? You look a little shaken. Beatrice, I have an urgent request. Could you show the newspaper from the last couple of days? The papers? Certainly. Hang on for just a moment, while I go fetch them for you. That's strange. I'm sure I set them down around here somewhere. Is there a problem? I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I can't seem to find them anywhere. Even today's morning paper seems to have gone missing. I see. Well, thank you. Just the same, Beatrice. This has been most helpful. Just what's in those papers anyways, Professor? Yo-ho, Professor Layton. It's Raymond. Hello. Raymond. And so what do we owe this visit? Oh, he told me I needed to find you and bring you to Reinhold Manor. The inspector, I mean... Ahoo! He and the Lady Dahlia await your arrival at Reinhold Manor. Thank you for the message. We will set out on the manor in just a few moments. What does he have to tell us? Oh, hello, the Professor. Have you had any luck tracking down that Bill Docky ruffian? Guess not. Okay, we need to go to the manor. Let's do that right away. I don't want to stumble too much right now. Just go there. Nani, it's her. You've found the key to the tower, haven't you? How do you know about the key? You must interfere with the tower. Whatever you do, just stay away from there. Interfere? What do you mean by that, dear? What? And she just ran off? What? You can't do it like that. This is so weird. Oh, this game, I love it. Hey man, what up? Oh, if it is the Professor Layton, judging by your expression, it seems you haven't found the golden apple. You look terribly tense. Professor, perhaps this small puzzle will help you. Let's do this small damn puzzle. Over the river. Oh, it's one of these again. I love these. This was my favorite. This is literally one of my favorite puzzles. Alright, let's see. Help Stegen schaffen, move the wolf, sheep, and cabbage from one side of the river to the other, while obeying the following rules. In addition to its captain, the raft can only support one animal or items at once. When Stachenschaffen isn't near, the wolf will eat the sheep, and you have to start over. The sheep will eat the cabbage when Stachenschaffen isn't around. If you let the sheep have its way, you'll have to start over. You can shuttle the raft back. Okay, so the sheep can't be with the cabbage, the wolf can't be with the sheep, right? That's basically it. Is it what? Huh? Sheep goes over. We take the wolf with us. And the sheep goes back. Then the cabbage. And then the sheep. That's it! We did it!
There
Beautiful.
we go.
It wasn't too difficult. Nice. I fared pretty well, I think. That was masterful, but I expected nothing less from the great Professor Layton. Ow! You found a pay scrap. That was really easy. I like that one. That was interesting. Let's go inside. What do I have to tell us? Welcome back, Professor Layton. Please come in. Everyone is waiting. Thank you, Matthew. Is something troubling you, my good man? You seem ill at ease. Oh no, I'm fine, sir. Please make your way to the parlor. Alright, if you're certain there's nothing in the matter, we'll head upstairs. Ah, Mr. Layton. Thank you for arriving so promptly. Come, have a seat. Why have you called us here, Inspector Comey? Like you, I'm not the kind of man who beats around the bush, so I'll just come out and with it. I'm onto you, Layton. It's clear as day. You are responsible for Simon's death. Are you suggesting I murdered Simon? Nonsense. Yeah, nice, Layton. I have to admire the way you keep cool under pressure. But of course, I would expect nothing less from a cold-blooded killer such as yourself. I don't suppose you've seen this before, eh? This face was on display in the room in which Simon was found dead. All the forensic evidence I've gathered suggests that the killer struck Simon with his face. Our killer was no professional, you see. He left his fingerprints all over the murder weapon. Oh, that's the thumbnail that I used. Fingerprints that match your own, Mr. Layton. Oh, that's the face from the market, isn't it? It is. You rotten murderer. Oh, what is this? It just says it's evidence. Why did you just break it like it was nothing? So, go on and give me an alibi, Layton. Where were you when Simon was killed, eh? Come on, out with it. I was with Luke investigating matters down in the village. Is that the best you can muster? It's clear the little brat is an accomplice to your crime. Admit it, Layton. You two wanted to keep the golden apple so badly that you conspired to murder Simon. You can't fool me, Layton, so cough it up and start talking. While I'm at it, I'll take the key too to the tower you picked up too. It seems that you are intent on pinning this crime on me, Inspector. But if you are a true enforcer of the law, you acknowledge that I am not the only responsible suspect. Any member of this household could have committed the crime. In fact, you can't even rule out the possibility that everyone here had a hand in the murder. Furthermore, are we even sure that a murder took place here? What kind of nonsense are you spouting about? Do you really think anyone here is fooled by your crackpot theories? Inspector Kelmy, I'm beginning to think the only person here with something to hide is you. That's absurd. This has nothing in the slightest to do with me.
No, Inspector, it has quite a bit to do with you. Meaning? Isn't it obvious? If there is any criminal element involved in this case, then it is you, sir. What? That's absurd.
Hey, calm down!
What utter rubbish! You'll need more than some death charge to save your hide.
I've heard you're quite a devoted husband, Inspector. I bet you take a very good care of your wife, Amy. Luke and I found this article in the paper. Luke, what was Inspector Kelmy's favorite food again? What's Kelmy's favorite food? A sandwich on butter bread, hot, juicy roasted beef, and fresh sweet potato fritters. It is sweet potato fritter. This article specifically states you love sweet potato fritters, and yet you raged at poor Matthew when he brought you sweets with tea. Why? Your point is, it just so happens that I have a fondness for Amy's sweet potato fritters. Is that so? Thank you, Inspector. This little conversation was made things quite clear. Please take a look at this. I believe you just called them Amy's sweet potato fritters, yes? I'd like everyone to look at this article. As you can all see, the article clearly states that Inspector Kelmy's wife is Amelie, not Amy. Do you mean to tell me you've forgotten your own wife's name? Yeah. Out with it then. Who are you, and why have you been impersonating Inspector Kelmy? And why have you been running this investigation? Grrr. But your sudden memory loss regarding your wife's name isn't the only suspicious thing about you. Try to recall the time around Simon's death. You said you received a report that prompted you to come to Saint Mystere, but you forgot one thing. After Luke and I came to town, the drawbridge that is Saint Mystere's sole entrance had its crank stolen. This effectively sealed the village from that point on. No one could enter or leave the village. And do you recall just when this seclusion began? Oh god. When did the drawbridge shut down? After Raymond went missing. This morning, after we received the inspector... No, that's definitely not true. During our search for Claudia. No, during our search for Claudia. Yeah, it was the first one. Correct. The only road of the village had been closed, well before Simon's death was discovered. After that event, there was no way that anyone outside the village could enter. By the same token, there was no way to take things out of the village, particularly something as large as a corpse. So tell me, Inspector Kelmy, when did you actually first set foot in Saint Mystere? And furthermore, what did you do with Simon's remains? While we're on the subject, I have one more nagging question that I haven't been able to figure out. How is it that you knew about the key to the tower we discovered? That's what I was thinking as well. When we happened upon the key, there wasn't a soul in the area, save for Luke and myself. Furthermore, I've spoken of what we found there to no one. There's no conceivable way you could have known about this key. Unless, of course, you were spying on us from the shadows when we picked it up. Now let me see if I've got this all right. You pose as the inspector and use Simon's death as an excuse to enter Reinhold Manor. Since then, you've been waiting for the ideal time to strike and steal the golden apple from us. How am I doing so far? What's so funny? This is no laughing matter. I'm just astounded at how despicable I find you, Layton. But that's exactly why you're worthy of being my arch enemy. Oh, Nani? What is this? It's him! The guy that's so obviously evil. Don Paulo. I've always despised you, Layton. But why? I thought I'd be able to crush you once and for all here in Saint Mystere, but I will have to wait since you saw through my disguise. You haven't caught on yet, but Saint Mystere hides a secret of epic proportions. When I imagine a dimwit like you trying to unravel the mystery, I just have to smile. My business here for the day has come to an end. I'll be off now. But listen closely, Layton. Never forget how close you came to being besties. One day, I, the great Don Paulo, will rain my vengeance down upon you. And on that fearful day, you are back for an umbrella and a raincoat, perhaps even some galoshes. Gosh! Tag, he just jumped out of the window? Let's go. I guess he's gone. Do you know what the man was? Don Paulo is his name. I've heard stories of him. His grasp of the hard sciences was rumored to be unrivaled. The problem, as you might guess, was his personality. Though he was a genius, the man was evil. The science board banished him from working officials in his field ever again. Sneaking into Saint Mystere to steal the Reinhold fortune sounds like the kind of scheme he would hatch. He seems to hold quite a grudge against you, Professor. What did you do to cross him? I haven't the slightest idea, Luke. Well, that aside, what was all the talk of the secret hidden in the village? What was he talking about? I'm mystified by it myself. For the time being, though, let's focus on finding the golden apple, shall we? I say we follow our newest lead and head for the tower. Let's check that dead end from before, Luke. So what do all these people here at the top think about this? Nice, we finished chapter 8. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Someone's been obstructing the investigation, but yeah, we now know who he is. Nice, we solved Kelmy. That is gonna be it for today's episode. It was a really, really awesome episode. So much happened. I think we're going to move on to the last freaking chapter of this series. I'm not sure if it'll take 1 episode or 2 episodes. We'll see about that, okay? Thank you so much for watching today. I really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying this Let's Play so far. I really, really am. So I hope to see you next time. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. You.